Hello wine freaks! Welcome to our first crypto wine tasting. My name is Kathrin, I'm a wine grower, and this is Martin.
I'm Martin and I am a WSCT level 4 holder.
And today we will taste 3 different Austrian wines, and the lineup is 1 sparkling wine and 2 different reds. And I would say let's start with the sparkling one.
Let's start with the sparkling wine. It's a Steininger Riesling Champagne wine, sparkling Austrian wine, 2016. The sparkling wine is made with traditional method, so in the bottle. The second fermentation is done in the bottle.
And the wine grower is very famous for its sparkling wines, and it's their main product.
And it smells also great.
So when you take the first smell in the glass, there is an explosion of aromas.
Yeah, there's for sure a lot of creaminess, and also the typical aromas from Riesling, which is ripe and citric and peachy and
Meets
apricot.
kind of dried peaches. And of course you have the yeasty components. But very clear, well structured.
Yeah, you can smell the traditional method, the bottle method, and I would say it's quite like wines or sparkling wines from Champagne.
Yes. And it's amazing how finely the bubbles are structured. So I loved it.
Yeah, the bubbles are fine and very persistent. And what do you think about the food pairing?
Definitely as a typical aperitif, but then also oysters are a possibility.
Yeah, I think because of the creaminess, that's also, you compare it with white meat and creamy sauces.
Yes, that would be fine. And how about storage? So would you think it's best to drink it now, or?
For sure you can store that for 20 years or more. But as it is 2016, yeah, start with drinking. And what about the quality?
Yes, it's take a sip and you know it's a very high class wine. And we rate our wines in crypto wine points. And yes, I think we are on the top. So for me it's 5 crypto wine points plus. So
Yeah.
yes.
I agree with you.
Okay.
Thanks for the tasting, and we'll come to wine number 2. It's from a region which is called Thermenregion, and it is a St. Laurent wine grape, which is an indigenous wine grape variety in Austria.
And especially for this region. Yes.
Exactly, especially for this region. It's St. Laurent, a reserve wine. I think we will see that in the glass.
The color is not too dark, a bit light, but that's also typical for this variety. Yes.
It's a wine grape which is also relative to Pinot Noir. That's because it's lighter in color. And you have also the spiciness of the Pinot Noir, and also the light red aromas like strawberry and raspberry.
It reminds me on a special type of cherry. It's called cornel cherry, which is a type with a very high acidity, and you also taste it in here. So you have that in the nose and on the palate.
And that's surprising because that's 2018, so not so young anymore, but it feels really young.
It tastes younger, definitely. So a wine which we can drink now, or what would you say?
Yeah, it's fun. It's really a fun St. Laurent. For sure it makes fun to open it now, but you can keep that for 10 years also. So.
And it's not too heavy, so you can drink it also without any food, and it's not too much. And also 12.5 degrees of alcohol, and that's fine.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
fresh
it's
red wine.
fresh, fruity, and really well integrated acidity and tannins. So from the quality, what do you think?
Well balanced. I like that tannins, acidity balance, and yes, for my first thoughts for food combination was roast beef. I think that would taste perfect. Yes.
Yeah, and on the quality, I would say 5 points is really reasonable for that wine.
I agree.
So we
Let's
set
say
that wine on 5 crypto wine points, and come now to the third wine. The last wine of the flight will be Winery Colvent, which is a quite famous winery from Austria. It's from Leiterberg. We now drink their special or high weighted cuvée Steinzeller, and the vintage is 2015. So it must be quite developed already.
yes. Let's see.
But I still have eucalyptus, thyme aromas in the nose.
You have a bit leather and a spiciness. So
Also black pepper, black currant, black cherry. So on the black side more, on the dark side.
you see it's quite complex. So there are a lot of aroma types in here.
I think there's primary and secondary and a little bit of third aromas already in there. So it's really complex. And from the drinking window, I would suggest to drink it now, but
Yes.
I think that's also for 15, 20 years. To
Now
keep it.
it's perfect, but yes, if you have more bottles, you can put it in your wine cellar.
Perfect to a T-bone steak, I think. That's really a perfect wine on that. Yeah, and on the quality, yeah.
I think it's the high end.
Yeah.
So we're here at 5.
I mean, that's a signature wine from a signature winery. So 5+ is for sure.
5+ crypto wine points.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So thanks for the tasting, and keep on with our next crypto wine
Video.
online tasting.